got y'all another one. Yes, sir, ski. Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another YouTube video. My name is JSalty. Don't forget the J, and don't forget a nigga can get a little salty. As you know, I am the light-skinned wizard, the light-skinned therapist, the light-skinned mister can take your bitch, and just a light-skinned nigga in general. And for today's video, we're gonna be watching Shannon Sharpe's worst nightmare has come true. If y'all don't know about the Shannon Sharpe situation, he's getting sued for a lot of money. But I said, you know what, let me not read on what's going on with this situation and see if I can find a video that came out. O'Shea Duke Jackson, he made a video about it 34 minutes ago, so I'm finna react to this. And I'm sorry, guys, I haven't uploaded in 5 days. I'm sorry.
Shannon Sharpe has a very interesting relationship with the black community. It resembles a love-hatred relationship, in my honest opinion. He grew up in Glenville, Georgia, and went to Savannah State only because the University of Georgia didn't give him a scholarship. He was a receiver, a wide receiver, just like his brother Sterling Sharpe. But Savannah State allowed Shannon Sharpe to get picked in the 7th round in the 1990 NFL Draft. He converted to tight end, and the rest is history. Most of you guys don't even know about Shannon Sharpe in the 90s like I do, because you know about him as Uncle Shay Shay. But most of us know Shannon Sharpe as one of the best wide receiving tight ends in NFL history. But despite all that black America did for Shannon Sharpe, there is a level of chagrin towards the black community from Mr. Shay Shay. When it came to Deion Sanders leaving Jackson State to the University of Colorado, one of the biggest supporters of him doing so was Shannon Sharpe, all because black America didn't have that much to offer. And it pissed a lot of people off in black America.
Now, what I'm reading about is HBCU fans are furious because Shannon Sharpe co-signed the move for Deion Sanders to Colorado. Why are HBCU fans upset?
The second strike against Shannon Sharpe is his preference for non-black women. Always been evident. Although Shannon Sharpe has black kids, since he's been rich and at least famous, he's always known for dealing with white women.
Sharpe, I heard he got caught on the live.
Listen, I kind of stay away from that crowd. I'm not the darkest person in the world, but I've heard some stories when I was in college, and I just, you know, I try to avoid it. I'm not saying I would never, well, I'm in a relationship with a very amazing human, but I don't know. I feel like when people date other people, I just feel like that's not my business. Like, that's me though.
Banging out a snow bunny. We not going to talk about Uncle Shannon Sharpe. I heard he got caught on the live banging out a snow bunny. We not going to talk about Uncle Shannon Sharpe being snow bunnied on Instagram Live. We not going to laugh at our brother.
Nah, Dr. Umar funny as hell.
Has been known for his outright disrespect of African American women. Last September, Shannon Sharpe was on Twitter defending Caitlin Clark over other players in the WNBA. A lot of people decided to go on there and go back and forth with Shannon Sharpe. One person came on there, and the name was Ungodly West. Now, if you look at...
Oh, shit.
Yeah. A lot of people decided to go on there and go back and forth with Shannon Sharpe. One person came on there, and the name was... Ungodly West. Now, if you look at Ungodly West on X, that person looks like Meg Thee Stallion because it is a picture of Meg Thee Stallion. It's just not Meg Thee Stallion. So Shannon Sharpe basically believes he's arguing with Meg Thee Stallion, stop the show, who he had just recently had on his Club Shay Shay podcast and apologized for sexualizing her, says this: "Why are you on my page?" Even though he spelled it wrong. He put 1. Don't you have another horse to rob of his hair? Stop trying to kill my vibe.
Shannon Sharpe is 100% not beating the Gen X allegations because this man is still using black women and horsehair jokes in the year 2024. Like, those jokes used to run rampant in the 90s and 2000s, but first off, they were never that funny, and for you to still be using it in 2024 just shows how out of touch you are. And then when you add in the context that this all stemmed from him going above and beyond his defense.
I got a black uncle. He be talking the same way. He be saying that shit. Like, I don't know. I don't think that's racist or you have anything towards black people, especially as a black man.
And Caitlin Clark, it's just starting to get weird with Shannon Sharpe.
And that's Shannon Sharpe's history in Black America. Now there is this. Again, Shannon Sharpe is wildly successful post his NFL career. He received allegedly $100 million podcast offer. And right after we heard about that, then we got this news that Shannon Sharpe is being sued for $50 million for sexually assaulting a woman many times at the end of 2024. And while the woman's name is not out, they believe that the identity is somebody by the name of Gabriella Zuniga.
Get the fuck out of here. So you're telling me you get $100 million deal, $100 million for like your podcast to be able to get, you know, better, whatever. Then a few days or however long after he received that deal, an offer, you now getting sued for half? Oh, hell no. I don't, yeah, as of right now, I do not believe that shit. Especially it's 2025, like, come on, bro.
And of course, the person
She looked like she Puerto Rican. I don't think she
representing
white.
her is Tony Busby, who is a lawyer that is known for filing all of these cases against all of these high-end athletes or rappers that pretty much never come to light.
Get the fuck out of here. Nah, that's funny.
Once these allegations came out, Shannon Sharpe decided to do this.
According to the lawsuit, the anonymous woman says it began as a consensual relationship when she was 20 years old. She also accuses Sharpe of a violent sexual assault and rape in October of last year and again in January of this year. The complaint seeks more than $50 million.
I don't understand. If this was to actually happen, if it happens the first time, why do you go back to it? If it happens twice, if I'm hearing twice, fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, can't put the blame on you. Cole said it best himself.
Sharpe fired back, posting alleged texts from the woman in the lawsuit on social media. One of them reads, "I want you to put a dog collar around my neck and choke me with it while you're effing me." Another, "I know you miss this big juicy ass, $25,000 for each cheek." And here's another. Alleged text.
Oh, nah.
You better crave it, cuz you're gonna be stuck with it for life after you put a big black baby in me. The rest are way too spicy. I don't know what's left.
This lady, known as Gabriella Zuniga, is coming or approaching this situation with a different angle in comparisons to the people that charge athletes and celebrities with the same crimes.
This case, she's saying this is a consensual relationship. We had a lot of consensual sex, and on these 2 or 3 separate occasions, it just so happens that it wasn't consensual. Now, I'm not saying that that's not a thing, and that these situations don't happen within the context of consensual relationships, but I do think it's going to be a lot difficult to prove it, because it begs the question, if it happened one time in October of 2024, how did it then happen again in January of 2024?
Exactly.
If it happened at your apartment, as she's alleging, who did you tell? Did you speak to the apartment landowners? Did you call 911? Did you go to the hospital?
Like, situations like these, when I see these shit spark up on Twitter, they never make sense. Like, if something happens to you, why go back? If your baby daddy is beating your ass, why go back?
So there's a concern about provability.
So at first, the lady is admitting, hey, listen, me and Shannon Sharpe were indeed involved in a consensual relationship. I'm not disputing that. The problem is that there are a few times in which this did not happen, and, you know, he did X, Y, and Z to me, and here are these 3 times. But what she didn't factor out was this.
And then to add another layer of what might impugn her credibility are the supposed text messages that Shannon Sharpe has. These text messages suggest that she was more of the one initiating these encounters.
The
and
aggressor, well, not aggressor as in crime, but
Right.
in the relationship.
Yes, initiating the sexual encounter, and that in some cases was even soliciting, saying sex in exchange for cash, $25,000 per cheek. If that is proven to be coming from her, it's really going to undermine the credibility of her allegations. So that being said, even if this is not a case that Tony Buzbee can prove by the preponderance of the evidence, I am concerned about the hit that it has on Shannon Sharpe as a public figure.
So the attorney here in this case is correct. The attorney is saying, well, number one, like, why wasn't this told to somebody? Why wasn't this reported? I mean, you're continuing on, and then the messages are damning. But at the end of the day, Shannon Sharpe's career may never be the same, even though it looks like this is a lie. And it most likely is a lie. But again, and I want to talk to a lot of black men about this, because I get it. You're going to have some brothers out there who feel like, oh, you know, hey, the black woman is, you know, I not treating me nice. And, you know, as a black man, I can go out and I can deal with anybody. Well, the reality is that
It's not, and like, I want everybody to understand, please stop using your skin color, because I've seen also white people, Spanish people have also been sued for like all this shit. Fuck that. I'm always pro, we human. Fuck our skin color. I want y'all to understand, just be careful, be selective, and also careful, selective on who you choose. Black, white, Spanish, Indian, Chinese, all the, literally everything. Just be selective. Make sure you vet her out properly. Make sure you've been talking to her for some time now, and make sure you're putting yourself in a situation that you know that won't bite you right back in your ass when you know.
And I talked about this recently with Kevin Gates. Kevin Gates was the same guy telling LeBron James, your wife don't smile at you, but them white women be smiling at you. Oh, okay, so I guess those same white women are smiling at Shannon Sharpe. Let me just tell you this, man. They're smiling at you for a reason. And a lot of white women or non-black women do not like black men in the same vanity that some black women who don't like your ass, all right? The difference is with black women, they let you know up front they don't like you, okay? That's probably what it is. With the white women,
that's true.
You know, she's telling him, you can clap these cheeks, but it's $25 per cheek. What do you clap?
25K is so crazy, bro.
Let's do the math. 25,000 times 2 is $50,000.
Nigga, you are so famous, you can get that shit for free. You probably have bitches in your DMs.
So wait a minute, Shannon Sharpe. You're a guy that, you know, was mad at Dr. Umar because you want to be able to date whoever you want to date, and you're paying $50,000 to clap cheeks to
where are the cheeks at?
White. I mean, you could have stayed in the black community for that. I mean, you're a simp. I mean, that just is crazy. If white women are treating you so much better, then why are you going through this right now? Ain't no black woman doing this to Shannon Sharpe. I mean, we're going to be honest.
Well, don't get on somebody's ass because of like what their preference is on what they want to do. Don't do that.
But it's not happening, right? It's white mommy that's doing this. And I just wish that brothers would just wake up, okay? Most of us as black men, we've had to work all of our lives to come out from whatever neighborhoods we come from, whether it's Del Paso Heights, whether it's West Baltimore, you know what I'm saying, whether it's East Cleveland.
Say bless you. Oh, okay.
Cleveland, whether it's Glenfield, Georgia, like they wasn't even in our communities. We had to work our ass just to get to a PWI university or to work our way out of a HBCU into corporate America. And then now you got, you know, the white women who've already been there. You've had to prove yourself, and you 3 or 4 times better than a white man. And all of a sudden you think that they really love you. And some people can really love you, but then again, they can also not love you, right? Because you don't value yourself. And when you
don't, like I said, single-eyed white woman. Once you get that bag and once you get some clout, listen, I've experienced this. I went viral. NYC Drill posted me, and like everybody and their mama was posting it. I was on constant at stream. Y'all saw the video on my YouTube. And there was mad girls on my dick that were on my dick before. I knew damn well you were not fucking with me because of the simple fact that of me. You were fucking with me because you saw me with guys that saw me going viral. Same was gonna happen once I blow up.
You don't value yourself. You have women who can hit you up and saying $25,000 per cheek because he
niggas on ass.
That's why he was tricking. Okay, all of that money, all of that Uncle Shay say, all of this stuff, getting all his money from Black America on his podcast, buying white box. And where has it gotten him? In a lawsuit for somebody trying to take $50 million. And the question in the room is, if Shannon Sharpe did this to you, boo, why didn't you go to the police?
He's right, you know.
Why didn't you go to the cops? We want to know, okay? Why didn't you go to the police? Because it's not true. But his reputation may be on the line. And one of the reasons why is because it's a white lady accusing you of this. It ain't a black chick. It's a black chick. Oh, it's easy to say, oh, okay, well, you know, that didn't happen. But a white woman, uh-oh. And the sponsors are typically not black. So guys, better watch yourself. So guys, what do you think? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it.
Listen, at the end of the day, fuck black, fuck white, fuck Spanish, fuck Chinese, fuck Japanese, fuck Middle Eastern, fuck Russian, fuck UK, for all that shit. Fuck your skin color. Whatever the fuck you are. Fuck it. Yes. As a mixed individual, being able to mix and indulge in everything, I've came to the conclusion that a lot of shit don't happen because of your skin color. If you are a great person and all this shit like that, you will get in many rooms. There's many black people that have done it. If they can do it, you can do it too. Now when it comes to the women, fuck that. Just because somebody likes something, don't sit there and judge on them and do whatever they want to do. They like that, they like that. Don't get mad about it. Listen, I know a lot of black people that love white people, but I love look, I know a lot of black people that love, like, whatever. I live in a town that used to be a whole bunch of white people. Then it was a lot. Then the Spanish motherfuckers took over. The poppies motherfuckers, the poppies, they took over. But like growing up, once you realize that you don't, when you stop using your skin color as an excuse, you go so much more further in life, and you don't limit yourself from doing what you got to do. When it comes to these girls, bro, girls, regardless, no matter their skin color, is still gonna sit there and try to get something out of you. So with that being you, being able to not be in that situation, you make sure that you see red flags, signs, anything that could be something that can detriment you, especially me as a content creator. Before I was in my relationship, sorry, babe, I always made sure that anything or anybody that I always indulge with or whatever, I made sure that it was consensual, and also made sure that, like, I'm not fucking with no crazy ass people. Now listen, I've met some crazy ass people before, but if y'all want those story times, let me know. I know y'all be fucking with the story times. But I hope, you know, Shannon started with the situation. I don't really believe the girl. I think she's just trying to get a bag off this guy. I believe that this whole situation is just a money grabbing situation. I hope Shannon Sharpe, after this case does go through, I hope he sues her for, you know, defamation and all that shit like that, you know, to get his career back on feet. Because how do you sue somebody right after they got $100 million and now you're trying to get half of that $100 million? That's crazy. Jesus. All right, all we got to do is just sit here and watch, guys. Back on the regular upload schedule. Can't wait for y'all. Can't wait to see y'all niggas again. I love y'all motherfuckers so much. Make sure to subscribe to the YouTube channel, like the video, follow me on Instagram, and make sure to follow me on Twitch. You know, we be doing our Twitch shit over there. But I'm out, guys. Safety.
Alright, for y'all baby, man. This one from the heart. My day ones are angels, 120 degrees and threes work all angles. My brother died early, got his halo. My name is sex and then I can't go.